Why is it that it's a crisis if there's not a plan? Basically, people don't know what you want. They don't know how to take care of you. The medical team, as I've mentioned before, lacks any guidance. We'll dutifully tighten those sheets down for you, or we'll be playing some rock and roll music that we like, which you don't want to listen to, or we may put tubes in that you wouldn't have chosen to do. So you won't get the care you desire unless you let us know. And that's why the plan is so important. Because otherwise you get care that you do not desire. And what that does is it leaves your family feeling very guilty because they can't answer the questions that the healthcare providers ask. What would your mother have wanted if this were to have happened? 90% of the time, people shake their head and say, I haven't got a clue. We never talked about it. It's important to have that conversation. And not leave your loved ones feeling guilty that they've not done what they should have for you, because they are forced to make decisions without knowing. And although it may seem trite, these folks will feel guilty for the rest of their lives, because there is never, ever going to be a way for them to know if they made the right decisions for you. Because you'll be gone. And I tell you, people 20 years out from an incident like this are still wondering, gee, did I make the right decision? Is that what mom would have wanted? So it's important to do this. Now we're talking about the 5 steps. You're learning, and you see how the learning can cycle itself around as you learn more and more about what's out there and what might need to be considered. Then there's that thinking. Oh boy, we got to do that thinking again. That happens all the time. And then making the decisions or formulating what it is you want. And 4th, the communicating, which I feel is the most important facet of the entire process, because without that communication, people won't know what you want, and they will be left with that guilt package. And there's nothing at that point that anyone can do for you. And then making sure that you have the right person to speak for you. It should be someone who is ready, willing, and able to do that work. Someone who has a little bit of chutzpah, who can stand up to the healthcare system and get to them and make sure that they're doing what you wanted.